What are the highlights and achievement of the company in the last 1 year?
Last financial year was a bit subdued for us because when the oil prices crashed suddenly in the last quarter of calendar year 2014, we had some inventory losses. But subsequent to that, it has been a boon in disguise. The lower oil prices have resulted in lower raw material prices, and the whole chain has come down, which has made our products very affordable for the market, and we have seen a surge in demand. Taking advantage of this situation, we have added almost 75 new products to our range of pipes and fittings. We have also added almost 100 new dealers in mainly North India and East India. So overall, we are back on the growth track, and the future is looking quite good for us.
What is the main agenda or focus now?
The focus is to increase the distribution range and also the product range. Pipes and fittings as a business is looking very strong now. We see very strong growth potential. We have been traditionally very strong in the West and South India markets. North Indian market we entered late, but we are a dominant player there now. Now the focus is to capture the East market. We see a very good growth opportunity coming up in the North, the Seven Sisters, the Northeastern market, and we are increasing our distribution network there. We have recently opened depots at Noida and Indore to further widen our distribution strength, and we plan to add more depots so that our products are easily available across India.
How is the current working?
As I said, the current year has been good because the lower prices of the products are helping growth in demand. Of course, currently I cannot make, as a policy we don't make forward-looking statements, but the year has started on a very strong footing, and we expect the similar growth to continue through the year. The margins are definitely getting better than earlier, and we see a very good year ahead of us.
What is your strategy for growth?
Besides adding to the existing portfolio of pipes and fittings, we are looking at some new products, especially in the water management business. We have this very large network of 15,000 plus dealers and sub-dealers spread across India. These dealers are all very loyal to us, they are financially strong, and they are eager to distribute more products. So what we are looking at right now is to introduce slowly more products concerning water through the same distribution channel in a way to leverage on this strength of distribution channel so that our dealers benefit and our top line grows much faster than what it has been in the past.
How do you foresee your company 3 years from now?
One of the objectives which we have kept for ourselves in the next 3 years is to become a practically debt-free company. Over the last 3 years, we have been steadily bringing down our debt, and we see this process to culminate into a situation where by the end of 3 years, we are a debt-free company. We have a very strong balance sheet, and we see ourselves as leveraging on this strength. We see ourselves as a company with more than 5,000 crores turnover in the next 3 years, with a larger portfolio and a larger distribution network.
Any other important point you may like to share?
We are very excited about the current business environment. Our Prime Minister has recently launched a couple of schemes which have far-reaching impact. The Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchan Yojana, which promises water for every field. In Hindi we say, Har Khet Ko Pani. We see that this is not just an announcement, though a 50,000 crore rupees budget has been allocated for this. We see actual things happening on the ground, and this opens up a very big new opportunity for us in irrigation. We are India's largest pipe manufacturer. We are primarily on the irrigation sector. 70% of our revenue comes from irrigation and 30% comes from construction sector. So on the irrigation side, we see a very, very large potential coming up because of these schemes. Other scheme which promises shelter for everyone by 2022, plus 100 smart cities. So we also see a lot of traction on the non-agri or the construction side, where we see requirement of pipes, especially for plumbing and sanitation, going up in a big way. So in a way, this Make in India campaign, we are very much excited about it. We are part of it. We see a lot of investment happening in infrastructure, which will be good for our business. Another aspect which augurs well for us is the introduction of GST, whether it happens in 6 months or whether it will happen in 1 year, but it will definitely happen. And GST will help companies like us, which operate in a segment where there is a large part of unorganized players. We see the unorganized players slowly becoming extinct and the business of organized players like us going up. So GST also is a good step for us, and overall we are very, very excited about the future. We see the next 3 or 5 years to be years of very strong growth for us.